YouTube, welcome in and welcome back to another day of Blueprints. We are on day 4 of Blueprints. We have a lot to discover, a lot to do. We have 50 footsteps, as you can see up there. We need to get our footstep count up today. That is the big thing. We have so much to discover, though. So many puzzles to solve, so much to do. There's so much that we haven't discovered in this game yet. And so many questions still left unanswered. So that is what today's task is going to be, but let's get right into it, and let's go. Alright, so starting off, where do we want to head to first? So, last time, we got our first star last time, so we'll be getting this, I don't remember what the second star does, but we'll be getting the second star, hopefully sometime today. We also have to, flowers? Yes, flowers. We also have to, when we get to the coat check, we checked the rabbit's foot last time, so we have to get that out eventually. Hello, Lily, welcome in! YouTube is a figment of the imagination. Honestly, yeah. We're gonna go left first. Let's go left. Let's see what we can get over here. So we have the hallway, the parlor. The parlor could get us some gems. The hallway does allow us to get into this corner here. So that'll be nice. I don't think I want to dead-end ourselves with the guest bedroom yet. I generally think flowers are, in fact, made out of flowers, yeah. The hallway would allow us to get into this corner. We probably still can if we get the parlor, though. And we should probably build up some of our materials first. So I think we're gonna pop into here first. We're gonna grab this guy. Alright, parlor rank 1. Why am I tabbed out? Hello? My mouse went over there for some reason. Alright, so we have three boxes here. This is the black box, known as false. So if you don't know this game, one of these boxes is always true. One of these boxes is always false. The last one can go either way. And essentially, putting those three statements together will lead you to what box has gems in it. So it's not necessarily that the true box has gems in it, but it might be that the false box says this box has no gems. So in that case, you know that that box does have gems because it's the false box, for example. So let's look here. This is the black box. So this is obviously false because this is not a black box. This is the black box. This is also false. The black box is not empty. So if this is false, then this is true, and this is saying the black box is not empty, which means that there is something in the black box, right? Correct? Correct? Am I understanding this correctly? I think so. I hope so. That's the hope, at least. Alright, I think we're gonna put the key in here. So, let's see. There you go, 2 gems. Perfect. Alright, room number 2. We really want to be able to get to the left here, so that we can... I think that box is purple. Ah, yeah, totally. Hi, Burrito. We want to be able to get to the left here so that we can go down into this corner. In theory, we could still do that with the hallway because we could come up and around, but it makes it harder. The bedroom would not only get us steps, but would also allow us into this corner. So I think I'm going to do that. What do we got? Anything in here for us? Sleeping mask. Let's go. Alright, first time you enter each bedroom with the sleep mask, gain 5 steps. Quack. Alright. Does not appear to be anything else in here. We want to be able to get to the left here, so I say we get to the den. The chapel honestly wouldn't be bad here because we could go back to the entrance hall and go up or to the right, and then that way we don't have to lose any money to the chapel because it'll be nice and out of the way. So red rooms essentially have a trade-off of the good thing is they have a lot of doors, the bad thing is they have bad effects, right?
No, this is Patrick.
Hi, Patrick. So in theory, the chapel would be good here because it'd be out of the way. We probably wouldn't have to go through it much, which means we wouldn't lose money to it because every time we enter it, we lose gold. But on another note, excuse me. On another note, if we save this room for later, we might lose a lot of money towards it, but it's a lot of doors, which means we might not dead-end ourselves. So it's kind of like a trade-off of, do we want to out of our way or do we want to save it? I might honestly get it out of our way and maybe hope we can get some money from it. Because we already have a couple gems, as good as the den is. I think I might do the chapel, because we don't have any gold right now, so we can get in for free. There unfortunately does not seem to be any money in here, but this at least lets us get into the corner here, so that's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna get into this little dead end here. Ooh. Okay, so the office allows you to earn and spread money. The closet gets you 2 items, or the guest bedroom gets you 10 steps. Those 10 steps would be really nice, because we are a little limited on steps right now. But those 2 items could be really worth it. Do we get the 10 steps, or do we get the 2 items? I might pull this. We could do the office, it'd get us money overall, but... this door would kind of become irrelevant, because it would dead-end itself, but... Room. Alright, we have 1, which is guest bedroom, 2, which is closet, or 3, which is the office. 2 minutes on the poll, and go! Let's see what we get here. So, yeah, because we're limited on steps, the guest bedroom honestly might be good because of those 10 steps, and because of the sleeping mask, we'll also get an extra 5 steps. The closet could get us some items, though, that are really, really good for us. Whereas the office, it does cost 2 gems. I don't know if it's worth it yet, but it allows us to get more money, because it spreads money around the manor, and we also have never... I don't think we've ever gotten the office before. It's kind of about which one of these we want to do. Well, wait, I'm gonna switch. I really want to see what these 2 items are, though. I'm really tempted by these items, chat. These items got me really, really curious. Really, really curious. But I think until we get more permanent steps, I think the 10 steps now are worth it. Also, I can just see Lua. I can see Lua in the reflection of the window in front of me. She's on top of her cat tree. She's, like, up against the wall, like, standing up. It's so funny. Alright, I think we'll do the guest bedroom. Let's get those extra steps. Let's get those extra steps. See what we can do. Okay, we got the magnifying glass. I don't know what else we need this for. We got the note in the security room already from this. Like, I guess with this, really. Okay, we don't have any money. I think we're gonna go up a little bit more. Let's see what we can get a little bit further up. But yeah, I don't know what else we can quite get yet with the magnifying glass. But, I guess we'll see. Alright, so here we can get the nook. This will use a key. The spare room would just allow us to keep going northward, or the security. Security is good, though. Do we want it this far south on the map? I don't think it's that big of a deal if it is. I mean, maybe. I think we want it higher ranks, but it doesn't need to be. It does cost a gem, and maybe we save the 3 doors for somewhere else. Maybe we get the key here. We try to get some more items here. Try to build up some of our items before we get into the higher levels. Alright, now here we can get a corridor that will continue us straight. I think if we go straight, we go back and we go one of these ways, because I don't want to get in an unfortunate scenario where we don't get any northward-facing doors, so we kind of just end up, like, sending it this way, this way, this way, this way. Now, this would go north. We could turn it here and go north, and then fill this space with this door and this space with this door. This would also go up, though, and this would probably get us more materials. Or, well, it would. This should get us a gem from the safe, right? I keep calling them materials. I don't know why. Yeah, let's get the boudoir. However you say it. The photo, I don't see anything. Let's pop open the safe. 1, 2, 2, 5. Okay, 1 gem. Okay, so we have 3 gems. We're building up a little bit. Now we're heading north, right? Yes, we are. Folding laundry, but I heard you talk about Lua. I now need pictures. Put them in the Discord for me. I actually did take some recently. I can put them in later. Ooh, okay. Pantry would get us money. We would have to spend one if we end up going back, but that might be okay. Kitty, yes. I don't think I want to dead-end ourselves here. The kitchen could be fine, too, because we could get food for sale. I'm gonna do the money. We're gonna do the money. If we go back, we'll have to spend 1 of the gold, but that's okay. At least we'll still get more out of it. We got some steps there as well. Alright, so here we could... Oh, we could get the garage. I don't think we've ever had the garage, have we, chat? It would dead-end us, but we still have 2 ways we can go here, right? The den is good because it's a gem. It does have a lot of doors, though. Closet's a den as well. I kind of think we get the garage. We've never had the garage, and it's 3 keys. Maybe we do that. Well, sorry, I already decided. Alright, we have 4 keys now. We're stacking keys here. Some photos. We'll come back to those photos eventually. Doesn't matter, I didn't have a response. Okay, good. Good. Now, for this, we have to the breaker actually has a button for the garage. So for that to work, we need to flip the breaker, which means we need the closet for that. The utility closet, whatever it's called. Alright, we are going to use some footsteps going back. We're going to lose a gold here. But we're going to pop over this way. We do get some steps back in here, at least. And we get the sleeping mask steps. Alright, now the question is, do we go up from here, or do we take it to the right? Now, to the right, we could go up this way, or up this way. Straight up, I mean, we could go this way, or we could go, like... We could snake along as well. All I don't want to do is I don't want to dead end this. So, probably go straight up first. And not glitch out for no reason. That's real. Stretch, you got it, Toxic. One stretch done. Alright, I think we'll go northwards. Oh, there we go, the utility closet. I really don't want to dead end here, though. Like as I said before, this is... I really don't want to dead end either of these ways right now, because then we'll only have 1 way to be able to get up, and if we got an unlucky draw, and this was only a dead end or something, or like this, if it was a straight through and like this was a dead end, or maybe this was a right turn, or straight on as well, like, we'd be out of luck. I don't want to destroy this run already. Now, the den's good because it's a gem, but I still want to save the good 3-door room. And the corridor, I think, works fine here. So let's do the corridor. Okay, nothing in here for us. The observatory dead ends us. As good as it'd be, it would dead end us still. The hallway gives us options, though. I'm not even asking chat here. I know what I want to do here. Go bug Skeeby now? Okay. Tell him I say hi. We'll go up. Let's go up a little bit more. Let's see what we can get here. Maybe we dead end here, because we do have this way to go as well. And then that way we'd be able to get the utility closet, right? The den is good, though. It'd allow us to continue going forward. The kitchen would dead end. And it costs a gem. I don't know if I want to use another gem yet. I might just do the utility closet. Maybe I should have asked chat, but it's alright. Sour gummy. Okay, so we have this. Let's do this first. See if I can remember how to do it. And then we do... Hold on. There we go. Wait, no, but I can't do it that way. and we do this, and then we do... Nope, hold on, I fudged. Fudged it up. $22.6K, nice. We want the... Yeah, we want that. There we go. I always have to remember how to do it again. There we go. Alright. Garage. Let's turn that on. Keycard entry system. We'll turn it off. From here. I think... Alright, do we go back? Do we go back and check out the garage? We still have 60 stabs. I think I'd like to. I do bonk. Oh, hi, Shade. Not pink. Bink. I said bink, I think. This does use more gold, which sucks. We're gonna use 3 out of our 4 gold this way. Well, maybe not. Ads start soon, chat. I said Shade. Just for Shade. Nobody else gets ads. Just Shade. I'm your mail person now. Let's see. Tell them I said he's poggers. Alright, chat. Go to the world of the outside. I'm so excited. I thought you said shit. Wait, what? Me? No. Alright, I have seen a little bit out here, but... Don't think there's anything you can do here, and this honestly might just waste a step, which sucks, but... Keep an eye out. I don't quite know everything out here. Look how cute this little creek is. The utility power line things. You know, we can do, chat. The gate that has always been locked is finally unlocked. The west gate has been permanently unlocked. Let's go. Alright. Over here. Anything good over here? Not that I can see. Alright, I'm gonna wait for chat to get back from ads to do this. Alright, we got like another like 20 seconds. I want chat to see this. We're gonna discover this together. Together as one. I'm not in ads. Good. I'm glad. Chat, welcome back from ads. What you missed is we opened the west side gate over there, which is the gate in the front, side of the house, that has always been locked. We have permanently unlocked that. Said your poggers and he loves you a lot. Yippee! I love Skippy too. And we found this door right here. This little, like, what do you even call this? It's a, like, this little room in the side of this hill here. And we have a few options of what we can do. Select a room to draft. Door, yes. Alright, so we have the root cellar. A shed, yeah. It's like a shed that's built into the side of, like, this little stone. A root cellar. Rooms in your house will be more likely to contain dig spots today. Cool. We don't have a shovel, though. So, a trading post. Items for trade. I don't know what we use to trade. Would we use gold for that? If it's for trade, maybe it's, like, different things. Or a tool shed gets us 2 special items. So special items, I think, would be things like a sledgehammer, or like a rabbit's foot, a shovel, like things like that. I might pull this, though, because I don't know what I'd want to do here. I mean, the root cellar would be good. Alright, so we'll do number 1 as the root cellar. Root cellar would be good. Oh, there is music right now. Shit. YouTube's been a little iffy on the music, so we're gonna hope for the best here. I might actually... Where's the button? I might do that for a second. Y'all cannot hear the music for a minute, just until the music stops. So number one is going to be the root cellar, which is rooms in your house will be more likely to contain dig spots today. Tool shed? Alright, poll will be up in a second. Good, because dig spots could get us something good, bad, because they can be crappy a lot of the time, and because we don't have a shovel right now. 2 is the trading post, we can get things to trade. 3 is the tool shed to see what special items we might be able to get. Alright, 1 minute on the poll. Vote for what you'd like, chat. JD said, yuppie. Skeeb said, they loved you a lot. Okay. Yippee. Do, 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 do. Give me the shed. I want the shed. Well, the poll's tied right now, so somebody's got to vote with you. Got about 25 seconds left on the clock. Are we going the tool shed, the root cellar, or maybe, maybe someone will vote for the trading post. Trading post's got no love right now. Oh, actually, it looks like the tool shed's got away. Got away. The tool shed has a lot of votes. Alright, tool shed it is. 2 special items. Let's see what they're gonna be. We do, we got a shovel. Well, now we don't have as many, dig spots, but that's okay. Can I... Hello? There we go, it wouldn't let me grab it. An old weathered shovel looks like it could be useful for digging. You said fuck yeah, I read fuck you. I was like, okay, well, ooh! A gear wrench. Each time you draft a mechanical floor plan, you may permanently adjust its rarity. Oh, shit? I have never seen a gear wrench. I might actually go back to the frontier, because if we go back inside the house, we'll have to go into the garage, and we'll have to go all the way back this way, which is not only going to use a lot of footsteps, but it would also take another gold. Yes, Lobo, fuck you. Well, boo. And it'd take a gold, because we'd have to walk through the chapel, so I'd say let's just go back through the front. Hopefully use less footsteps here. Hey, why is Skeevy giving me a shout out? Skeevy just shouted me out. I like that the Twitch activity feed tells you when people shout you out. Thanks, Pookie. Yeah, let's shout out Pookie. If I can find the button. He doesn't get to know that I shouted him out though, because I have a custom command, and I did shout him out the Twitch way. Alright, let's go this way now. Okay, so we have the bunk room, which is a dead end. We have the closet, which is a dead end. I don't really want to dead end ourselves. So maybe we get the workshop here. Workshop? No button for you. Well, rip. Ooh, so this is an unusual room right now. We can actually choose to change it to either a standard room, a commonplace room, or a rare room. So I could say, I hate this room, I don't want it as much, I want it to be rare. Or I could say, I want it to be more common, or I could say, I want it to be really, really common. It has 2 doors, which is good for us. It works similar way to a hallway, but it has perks, so I think I want it. We'll say yippee, yay! So I think I want it to be more common, at least standard, if not commonplace. Maybe not commonplace, though, because if we're, like, going... I can't even show you all the map right now, but if we're going, like, to the right across the map, like, eastward or westward, this could cut us off from being able to go northward, so maybe we take it down a notch a bit, but it does work like a hallway, which is good, so I think I want to make it at least standard. Alright? Say standard? Yeah, I think that's a safe bet. Alright, what do we got in here? I think we've been in this room once before. Yeah, because we got this, right? I think... Oh, God. I didn't realize my phone was on top of the iPad, so I just threw my phone. Let me double check. Also, the music is still playing. I might just mute the audio completely. I don't want to, like, not have audio, but I don't want to get hit with a copyright strike by YouTube. Alright, yes, page 8 is a message. We did get that. Lobo, what? And then I wrote down that E as well, I think. You dumbass. Well, the iPad case is black and my phone case is also black. So, oh no, I have A. I have A written as a letter from the stone. So this one's E. Alright, so let's put down an E as well. Whoops, yeah. Alright, what I'm gonna do, at least until they either fix the audio issue or until we get, more fine-tuned volume settings and not just a master, I'm gonna mute this for now. I'm gonna put our music on, and now y'all can, have sound again. Okay, so we at least get some sound instead of y'all only hearing my voice. Do-do-do-do-do. Alright, let me know if the music's a little low. It might be a tad bit low. The song is ending right now, so don't take it into account now. Take it into account in, like, the middle of the next song. Alright, so we do have the workshop here. I don't know if there's anything we can combine that we have. I'm bored of their voice. Well, shovel and magnifying glass. Does that do anything? It doesn't seem so because it's red. So I'd assume not. Shovel and sleeping mask? No. Cannot do anything there. How about magnifying glass and sleeping mask? No. Alright, so we have nothing we can combine right now. Let's get out of here. We're going to continue this way. We want to go up to the right. Perfect observatory. It does take a gem, but I think that works. This would get us a gem, though. We want to build up some things. This would be really good, but observatory allows us 2 ways to go up. I feel like it's risky to only have this way. So I think we do observatory. We spend that gem so we don't dead-end ourselves. Alright, so today's star, let's see. So, the North Star, the first one we got was 1 gold. Today we get the twins, which is 2 trunks have been added to the entrance hall. Sweet, sweet, sweet. We get sledgehammer, that'll be really good. Even if we don't, though, we do have a lot of keys. Excuse me. We only have 4 keys, but I guess 2 trunks. There has to be at least 1 key in one of them, right? I think I'm gonna go back. We're gonna go back, we're gonna open these, unless chat has any protests to that. I think we open at least 1, though. I'm gonna open 1. If chat really thinks we shouldn't do the other one, then maybe we won't. Holy shit! Holy hell, what the fuck? No, I'm opening the other one. 12 gold? Oh my lord! Oh my god, and 3 keys! What am I protesting? Unlocking the trunks, because it took keys. Though, we actually did, we had, what, 4 keys before? So now we have 5 keys. We actually gained a key out of that. And we gained, like, 10 gold. So... Sorry, not sorry, chat. Again, I want these rooms, but I don't want a dead end yet. So I'm gonna do the spare room. Oh, okay, yeah. Sorgi, not sorry. Y'all didn't get a choice. Ooh, den's not bad here, because it allows us to connect through to here. Though... maybe we save the east wing. Well, the east wing hole we can use anywhere along the east wing, right? Whereas the den we can use anywhere in general. So maybe we use the east wing hole now, save the den again for a better spot. Because either way it connects through. I do want that gem, but the den is really common. And I want to save it for somewhere where that room could work better. Where we need 3 directions. Do we? I think we connect through here, right? We try to connect through. Maybe we try to get a dead end room here. Ooh, dining room. Courtyard here. Okay, so the only issue with these 2 rooms is that they prevent us from going up. I think the dining room is good because the dining room allows us to go up, which means we actually have two ways to get up, further northward. Instead of these 2 would actually... I mean, this is a crappy floor, but... a crappy room. But I guess it's not the worst, because there's only 1 way we'd have to draft. And we have the utility closet if we really wanted to go back to it. The only good thing about this is... you cannot see the floor plans while drafting this room, but that's only when the lights are off. If we walked through the room and went right here to the utility closet, we'd only use 1, 2, 3, 4 extra steps. We'd be able to turn the lights on and then know what we're drafting here, but it means that if this is a dead-end room, we're kind of screwed out of luck, you know? Same with the courtyard. So I think we do the dining room. That way we can still go up, and we can get down to the left here. So let's see what's down here. We do have a closet. A passageway is not worth it. A kitchen? My finger has a heartbeat? Yeah. Yeah. It's your blood flow. So yeah, real, true, and valid. Kitchen... God, I feel like I fucking... scratched my throat while talking. I think my band-aid is too tight. Ah, that makes sense. Kitchen is, I mean, it's extra steps. It's not bad. I don't know if I want to use our last gem right now, though. Let's see. Maybe we can get a gem. Hold on, chat. Also, I didn't even realize your auto, the auto-modded message you sent. My bad. Alright, so yeah, that did get us another gem, which is good. Band-aid. No! Oh my god, that's terrible. Again, I don't want a dead end here. Hi, rodent. Alright, don't be jump scare. Don't be scare. I don't want a dead end here, but I don't want to use both our gems. So I guess the passageway does allow us to go two ways. Maybe we just get the den now. I don't think we want to risk it. This is going alright. Oh, Mac. Alright, we'll do the den. Alright, let's get this gem. Man, we haven't found any rerolls yet, which kinda sucks. See if we can go to the left here. That's what we're hoping for. Oh, the coat check, though. We have our lucky rabbit's foot in there. We have to do the dark room. Which means we have to go into the room to get the lights to shut off. Then we have to leave again to go back to the utility closet. At least we have the utility closet. That's the good thing here. We have to go all the way around, though. We can't connect through here. Oof. We're gonna waste a lot of footsteps doing this, but it's better than dead ending. I guess. Hopefully we can get... maybe a nursery? I mean, we've already used a lot of the bedrooms, though. I don't know if a nursery would help us here. Alright, let's turn the dark room back on. Unfortunately, even if you turn it on here already, the second you open it, it auto-turns off again, so you have to come back and turn it on. Same with the gymnasium. If you turn it off, you have to come back and turn it off again, I believe. Do we have any new... No. Yes, and I don't want to remember it. Oh, why did I... Oh my god, wait, I'm dumb. Chat, we went 1, 2, 3 steps when we could have gone... 1. We wasted so many extra. That's fine, it wasn't that many. Hopefully we can get some here. Oh, actually, we do have the magnifying glass here, which actually is useful for some of the things here. I don't think it's useful for these photos. It doesn't look like there's anything here that's readable. Oh, a key card, though. Okay, 1128. That's for this gate. I do know where this gate is. So 1128, chat. Remember that. Print notes. HS has requested yet another print of her ladyship. I assume from one of her rooms in the West Wing, as well as an enlarged print of the enclosed photograph. He said that the last development was too dark to keep an eye on that. Okay. Grab the key card. I actually think the last thing we should do today, because I think we should go back and do this before we run out of steps today. So we should have enough steps to be able to get over there. Maybe we could do another room or two, see if we can get, like, some steps, but... If I could find the secret garden key, that'd be beautiful. There's a lot of this photo. Then I come out the best, most of them. Unfortunately, we only had the one key card in here, which isn't necessarily bad. Green memos found in Hartley's room are always false. Okay, remember that, chat. Green memos that are found in Hartley's room are always false. So we found a note earlier that said green memos are always true. Red memos are only false unless they're handwritten. This tells us that the red memos are only false, but the exception to that is handwritten memos. This is green memos are always true, but the exception to that is Hartley's room. I don't know who Hartley is, but his memos in his room are always false. Don't ask me who that is, though. I have no clue. Alright. Let's see what we get here if we continue on Hartley. I think it's Hartley, but it's Hartley, something like I don't know. Oh, we have to use a gem here or we dead end. Hartley lies. Lab dead ends. Courtyard is 1 gem. Laboratory is a gem. Experimental house features? Wait, we've never had this. I want this. I know the other way only has 1, or had 2 directions. This one only has 1, but I want to see what this is. This is a standard room right now. Really? Standard? We've never seen it? I couldn't read it. That's valid. Do we want it to be commonplace, though, with only 2 doors? Well, let's see what the experimental house features are. I might make commonplace for now. A lot of mathly. I almost said mathly. I mean, I guess. Mathly things in here. Ooh, we do have a keycard door here. We do have a keycard, though, and as well, we also turned off the keycard stuff anyways. Okay, we have a... Ooh. Effective immediately, electronic mail can only be accessed via the security terminal. This is false, because it's not handwritten. I'm just looking around before I read anything. Ooh, look outside. So, the windows here are, like, very crisp, and then you get, like, here, and they smudge so badly. Red. Wait, 10? What about 10? Ooh, the periodic table of elements. Oh, wait, I can actually look at this? What? Oh, God, does this help me to look at it? Oh. Maybe something to do with the empty spots? The wall had a picture that said 10. Ah, okay. Wait, hold on. Periodic table. Okay, so this is LAAC. So lanthanum and I don't even know how to pronounce this. Actinum. So that's the only 2 we're missing, yeah? Yeah. Unless there's something else here. H-E, Lib. No, none of these spell words. Lina. Lace. Her. I assume it's something to do with both of these, but I don't know what. Because it's L-A-A-C, if you put them together. That's just where they connect, but then where is... But we're still missing 57 and 89. Are we not? Oh, no, they're down here. Oh my god, I'm blind. Yeah, you're right. That's where they connect. It's aligned differently than the one I'm looking at. That's all. My bad. You're so real. You see the bottom columns? Yeah, I do now. I'm just blind. Alright. I wonder why we can look at this otherwise, though. Alright. But yeah, the periodic table I was looking at was aligned differently. Heating and cooling curves. H20 melting point at 0.1 to 0.5 ppt. So this is room 10. Complete thaw is... Oh, wait, there's text. Is that text? Cooler is unaffected. Complete thaw. Cooler is unaffected. I think that's what that says. Bonk. But this is room temp. Let's move that out of the way. This is room temp here. It's about 20 Celsius. Complete thaw is about here. Melting point is here. And this is ice. Test 205 at atmospheric pressure. 93 kPa in Mount Holly freezer. Lab technician was Randolph M. Fiance is blind? Listen! Listen, it's not my fault. We already said that. Alright, I typically work over at Cinco Labs, but got sent over here for a month to assist more with the new turbine tests. I think I need some help. For the past 3 days, I've been unable to find the laboratory on the estate. Today was the first success on that front. Can anyone tell me if this is typical, and if so, how do you get any work done? Before I arrived, I was briefed on the way the doors work, but I must admit I did not expect to be excluded from my new workstation for the first week. Any tips from my fellow technicians would be appreciated. Kimberly Thompson. Whoops. Alright, I didn't see anything that looked like small text. Still do that just in case. So... yeah, they're literally just like, how the hell does this place work? Why can't I find the laboratory? That's literally their complaint. This machine requires additional power piped in from the boiler room. Oh, you need the boiler room for this. Wait, this is not green. Is this true? This is not green or red. I guess for now we just assume it's true. It's not green, but it's not red either, so... and I want to leave. Leave. Exit. This is the one we read before, yeah. Alright, in the laboratory, you are free to experiment by testing and combining different mechanics to create an original and unique house feature that will last until the end of the day. Okay, let's continue. Choose a cause from column A and an effect from column B. For each bedroom you draft, after your second, so select B would be lose 10 steps and gain 20 gold. We don't want to lose steps right now. We're already struggling with steps, unfortunately. Permanently add 1 gold to your allowance. Okay. Or set your steps to 40. Maybe we set our steps to 40 because I don't think we're getting back above 40 very likely. And that would allow us to get back to 40. So that's for each bedroom we draft after your second. Set your steps to 40. Well, we already drafted a lot of bedrooms. There's not a lot left, right? We drafted the guest bedroom. We drafted the normal bedroom. And we drafted the boudoir. So we only have, what, the nursery? Maybe one other? When you draft a red room, lose 5 steps and then set your steps to 40. Maybe that wouldn't be bad. But we'd have to actually put down the red rooms for that. And we've already put down 2. Or immediately set your steps to 40. Well, this I feel like is more of a gamble. We could get this multiple times. We did draft a red room, lose 5 steps, and then set your steps to 40. That'd be good. Because maybe we draft the gymnasium, and we draft the, what is the other one? There's the laboratory, but, there's another one as well. The archives. You know, it's kind of a gamble of waiting for those, but if we get them, we could get our steps up to 40 multiple times. Or we just get our steps up to 40 once. I think I'm going to do this no matter what, but I'm going to let chat decide. Do we take the gamble of possibly being able to get the negative effects from a red room, but... get the negative effects of a red room, but get our steps back up to 40? Or and that would allow us to possibly multiple times be able to get our steps back up to 40? Or we just get our steps up to 40 now, but maybe not ever again. Do we do it now all at once? Which is option B. Or do we do red room, have the potential to get it more than once, but it's a gamble? That is the question. Do, do, do. Do, 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 do. 22 seconds, or like 20, it's actually 22 seconds till the ad break, but about 20 seconds to the poll as well. I think it's actually more like 5. It's a little ahead, but... Alright, I guess what we'll do... I'm tempted to get to do the gamble. I am tempted. It's not good, but I'm tempted. We'd actually have to put it down too, though, whereas the immediately... We can use 17 steps before we find a red room, though, right? It didn't let me vote? Okay, well, what was your vote? What was your vote? I'll do your vote. Red? Alright. Let's do those two. Do you want to create and activate this experimental house feature when you draft a red room, lose 5 steps, and then set your steps to 40. Now, the only thing that might also be a gamble is if we get down to 5 steps, and we lose 5 steps, but then immediately gain 40, do we end the day because we technically got down to 0, or because we replenish as we get down to 0? It's fine. I don't know, I guess we'll find out, maybe. After approval, this experimental feature will remain active for the rest of the day. Let's start experiment. Alright, press enter to return to main menu. Alright, research logs. No experiment found. Research logs will be available the day after an experiment has been performed. Okay. I'm not going to pause the experiment. We can log into the network. It's what, Swan Song, I think? Can we connect the terminals? Even we don't have a security right now, though. So we probably can't, right? Oh, I got my ankle. Oh. Hi, Sorgi. What am I doing? Remote terminal access. It is possible to connect other active terminals elsewhere on the estate using RTA. Yeah, none are active. Alright, let's just get out of here. Let's log out. I'm gonna see if... I wonder if the music is quiet enough that if we have this low enough, we can hear game sounds but not music. Alright. Do we want to try anything with this? I mean, we don't have the boiler, though, so... And we don't know what this means, either. Wait, what was the thing on the wall that you said 10? Oh! Oh! This is what the periodic tables of elements is for. Why is there an arrow, though? I'm gonna have to take a photo of one of these and compare them. Alright, hold on. Let's take a photo of this. Alright, I've taken a photo on my phone. Now let's go over to... Let's go over here, and now we have to... Let's do the numbers. Put them together for you? I can do it too. Alright, so... Where's 1? 1 is... Too bad, so sad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 over from the left. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's PU. PU's first. This pen is too thick. Right, PU. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna assume that it's 1, 2, 3, you know, etc., and it spells out something. Maybe. Let's find out. 1, 2, 3, 4 from the left. So 1. It's right. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's an S. And then 3 is the top left. That's an H. Push. Okay. Push. And then 4 is TH. And then 5 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. RE. That's 5. Then 6 is way down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's EU. That was, what, 7? Did I just do 7? Oh god, I don't remember. No, that was 6. 7 is next, that's right here. 1, 2, 3, PA. Then 8 is way at the top. It's second from the right, so this F right here. 9 is this row right here, TE. After, I assume, is what this word's gonna say. Then 10 is RN, yeah, after. And 11 is diagonal from that I. And then 12 is right here. 11, 12, is there 13? No, no 13. Yep. Push 3 up after 9. Push 3 up after 9. Let me just move around some of the letters. Oh, why is the eraser so big? Moving some of the letters around so I can read it easier. F is fluorine? Wait, what? I assume that I just spells that out. I don't know if there's anything else to it. I mean, we'll find out, I guess. Push 3 up after 9. So we do 9 first, and then 3. Wait, no. These are already up. These down. And then we do 9, and then 3. Right? That's what I assume. I think we have to turn the generator on. But that's what I assume. I guess we'll see. Let's go to the next room, though. This keycard reader does not appear to be powered on. Oh, because I do have a keycard, huh? Does it need to be powered on when we have a keycard? That's unfortunate. It's very, very unfortunate.
I'm being told that it's a skill issue, just don't die.
I can't die in this game. What do you want from me? Can this open? I need this to open. Thank you, Jesus. Yeah, so we have to go turn them back on. Alright, let's go. I can name an order without help. Hydrogen, helium, lithium, beryllium, boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine, neon, sodium, magnesium, aluminium, argon. Okay. I assume it just spells things out with the first letters. Because that's what we figured out, but I don't know. Now, here's the only bad thing about this. Is... now we're down to 8 footsteps. Well, 5 once we get into here. So maybe we just... I don't want to end this run now, but... 4, 5, 6... It's gonna take 6, 7 just to get up there. I think we just go do the gate out here. We don't have the footsteps to make it back. Unfortunately, the red room was too much of a gamble because of the keycard door, and only because of the keycard door. Otherwise, we should have been fine. Do we have enough footsteps to make it over here? Yeah, we should be fine. Otherwise, I think we would have been fine. It's just that I think the way it works is that when you power off the keycard system, Oh, no, you know what it is? We powered up... Where am I going? Going this way. We powered off the keycard system, but I didn't have the security room.
Thank you for the follow disabled
So we
_
couldn't just make all the doors open automatically, which is the issue. If we had the key cards, if we had the security room, we would have been able to... Sorry, my brain is blanking. If we had the key card system, we would have been able to unlock all the doors. We gambled and turned off the breaker immediately when we didn't have the security room, and we probably shouldn't have. But it's alright. Penguin, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Alright, so 1128 was the number, yeah? From the thing. But I appreciate the follow. 1128, Jesus. There we go, nice, alright. But yeah, it's just unfortunate. If it wasn't for the keycard door, we should have been able to, we would have been able to keep it going, but it's alright. The apple orchard has been permanently unlocked and added to your campsite. Starting tomorrow, you'll start each new day with an extra 20 steps. That's gonna be huge. Because if we had more steps, we could have kept going today. Table salt compound, okay. Is it a lot? I don't know if it will. I don't know. Probably won't do anything to know what each of them actually are. Also, hold on. Alright, sorry, I'm back. I had to cough. Gardener's Logbook, April 10th, 1992 to... Why do I know this? I don't know, I assume you're looking at something? When I first came on the estate in the capacity of the new groundskeeper, I was a little dismayed to find that my predecessor had kept no notes, no logbook, and no record of any kind regarding the various gardens and green rooms of the house under his care. Alright, no record of any kind regarding his various gardens and green rooms of the house under his care. As a result of this improvidence, in the first few months of my post, I suffered a number of embarrassing professional blunders that I believe could have been avoided with even a few scraps of important wisdom from the previous groundsman. To that end, I will make an effort to make some record of my dealings on the estate, inasmuch as it pertains to the horticulture and general tomfoolery. Robert Nagola, groundskeeper. Among so many commissioned duties, I have been tasked with the conservation and oversight of Mount Holly's alluring grounds. My domain stretches from gate to gate and encompasses the Apple Orchard, Entrance Drive, and East Yard. Fortunately for my... Wait, East Yard? Have we... Is that where we are? No, we're in the Apple Orchard, are we not? Is the East Yard like the rest of this area? No, I guess... The East Yard might be the... It's the other side of the house, I guess. Wouldn't that be the west, though? Because that's the west wing side? I don't even know. Fortunately for my workload, the maintenance of the west grounds has not been a priority since Lady Epson's death and the ensuing closure of the west wing. Oh, never mind, okay. Do we get access to the East Yard? Is this the East Yard? I don't even know. Nevertheless, I take some pride in my work, so I still endeavor to brush the west path weekly, even if none but myself take notice. In addition to maintaining the grounds, there are 8 green rooms within the house that require some level of upkeep and light groundskeeping. Hey. The majority of these I discovered are only draftable on the perimeter of the house along the east and west wings. The terrace patio, veranda, morning room, greenhouse, and secret garden will fall in this category. The soil survey. One of the first tasks I undertook as groundskeeper was to conduct a survey of the various plots of soil underneath each slot on both the east and west wings of the house. And while I would have preferred a full survey of all 45 plots of the house, it was clear that the inconvenience such an undertaking would produce was in no way worth the extra data, especially considering the rooms that would benefit from the survey only ever appear in the wings. To quantify soil quality, I measured the soil's capacity to support crop growth and maximize the promise of high yields. The survey ended up taking 2 weeks due to some difficulty reaching the higher ranks, but the project was well worth the effort. As suspected, the room position has direct relationship to the amount of fruit spread from the gardens and the amount of flowers that can bloom in a greenhouse. Okay. So survey results. We have barren ground. We have poor soil in these ones here. Good soil is these light ones here. And then the dark ones are the rich soil. Okay, so what I'm hearing, let's see. It has a direct relationship to the amount of fruit spread from gardens. So, unlocking, like, the secret garden allows, for example, fruit to spread around the house, right? So if we do that here, it seems like more fruit was spread around the house, which equates to more steps. Whereas if we do it here, there'll be no fruit spreading around the house, or at least little. But it'll also, for the greenhouse, it's also the amount of flowers that can bloom. So, you know, no flowers, less flowers, more flowers. I think I'm gonna take a photo of this. So that we can remember this for the future, so that whenever we want to put, like, a secret garden down, we can try to put it down in one of these 4 plots. I think that would be really good. Smudge pots. A few years ago, the Baron made the long-overdue decision to switch from gas lighting to electrical power. The installation of the new system was a substantial undertaking, as almost every room in the house had to be equipped with new fixtures and wirings. Thankfully, these These renovations did not extend beyond the mansion's interior, and all the lamps and equipment used outside of the house are still connected and powered by gas line, including, but not limited to, the orchard smudge pots. Guess what that is? I don't know. What is it? Smudge pots found along the apple trees here in the orchard are a critical necessity thanks to the cold temperatures and high altitude of the estate. These gas-burning stack heaters prevent frost and should be kept on during the winter months to ensure a daily yield of apples. When the smudge pots are not in use, the orchard's gas line should be turned off to conserve resources for the estate's other gas-powered machinery and appliances. And that's what it looks like. Oh my god. Mustard gas, yeah? After a few months of idleness, I finally have a new cause to champion, and I have submitted a request for a change of scenery. Specifically, I would like to replace a statue of Orinda, currently in the cloister, with the much more appropriate angel, Rhina. After all, as beautiful as the statue is, shouldn't the greenery of Mount Holly be governed by the paragon of gardening? Though amused, I do not think Anne took the request too seriously, though she did humor me and listen to me rave and pontificate on the subject for the better part of our lunch yesterday. And she wonders why I avoid tending the cloister. Truth be told, I have forgotten how to access the inner guard, and am too scared of chastisement to probe for the particulars for a third time. My best rendition, pretty good considering I've only ever seen Rhina's depiction in the chapel. Okay, so this one right here. So they got a hat, a hoe, and wings. We gotta remember that. We should go find that in the chapel. That's actually everything in this logbook. Okay. Anything out here? Bro, these apples would be great right now if I could eat them. Anything out here that's useful to us? So that's one of the smudge pots. Which means this is the gas valve. Okay. Pretty. How to make... Ooh, fun. Okay, anything else up here that's relevant? No. Alright, so we're gonna run out of footsteps here, unfortunately. Which means our day is going to end. You've used all your steps and must now call it a day. You've pushed yourself to the very edge of exhaustion and must now return to your campsite to get some rest. You can continue to search tomorrow, however the house might be a little bit different. Alright. I think that was a good run. We actually got pretty decently far in the house. A rustic villa. Look at that. We made it all the way to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We filled out every rank up to rank 4, and we got to rank 5. With more footsteps, we would have been able to do more, but we officially have 20 extra footsteps. We reached 22 rooms, rank reached to 5, 83 steps taken, 5 items found, 3 new rooms, and the outer room we had the tool shed. Now, we can still get our lucky rabbit's foot from the coat closet. I think it was a good day considering the fact that we didn't get as far as I would have liked. I really would have liked more footsteps there. I think we could have played our footsteps a little bit better. But it's alright. Also, my throat is bugging me a little, I'm sorry. It doesn't even feel like... It just feels like I scratched it while talking, and now I keep having to clear it. Alright, what is this? What did it say? Day 5, I think, is today? Let's go out to the side shed here first. Can't wait till we can play with audio again. Proper audio. Alright, so now we have the root cellar. Rooms in your house will be more likely to contain dig spots, the trading post again, or the hovel. Special floor plans now cost footsteps instead of gems. What do we think, chat? I'll run a poll. Room 1. Whoops. One. Oh, I turned my number lock. Oh, maybe Lua did that. 1, 2, 3. Alright, so the root cellar will get us more dig spots. We don't have a shovel, but, you know, if we're lucky, we'll get good dig spots. The trading post will allow us to trade it for items. We can't do that yet, but once we get some materials, maybe we can find something good in there. And the hovel will allow us to get special floor plans for steps, which is good in the sense of we wouldn't need as many gems, bad in the sense of we do need footsteps as well. But maybe that means we could prioritize, like, a bedroom over, like, the den, or, like, a gems room, because we wouldn't need the gems as much. You know? Oh, sorry, I had a yawn, Jesus. Alright, well, we had a tie between root cellar and trading post. So, Siri, flip a coin. Tails will be trading post.
Tails.
Okay, there you go, tails. Tails is trading post. Let's see what we got in here. I was drawing and I thought I said, what a date, Lobo. Nope. Nice. Yeah, let's see what we can get from here. So far nothing. Oh, whoa. What? Dynamite a little too dangerous to pick up. Oh? What is this? Whoa. Oh, it's some sort of puzzle. Wait, put that down for a minute. Let me see if there's something around. Okay, I'm already... Okay, well, let's pop into here. Trading post. Select an item to trade. Okay, so we do actual things. So, like, a shovel for something else, I assume? Okay, so are we trying to get all of these the same color? Wait, how does this work? Oh, I can get this to move around. Oh, wait, I can't move anything now? Whoa! Oh, do these, like, reset it? I'm tempted to see if I can get the pink to move for me more. There we go. Oh no, now we're in this position again. Whoa. Oh, do we want... Wait. That lit up yellow when there was a yellow here. Yeah, see? So maybe I want a yellow in each corner is what I want. I can't get that there from here. There we go. Pink in middle, yellow in corners. My guess. That was my guess too, but I guess we don't need pink, or I guess we don't need pink in the middle. You've been rewarded an allowance token. Your allowance has been permanently raised by 2. Now, what is an allowance? I don't really know what it quite means to have an allowance. Is that how much I start with every day? I guess we'll find out. Yippee! Alright, well, we used about 6 steps for that, but I think it was worth it. We got some good things. We opened up the shed as well. Last time we started by going left, it did go pretty well. Maybe we do that again. Let's see. Let's see what we can get. Bedroom, pantry, or a den. Okay, well... They all get good things. Den allows us into the corner, but... Bedroom or pantry do that as well. If we do bedroom here, though, we might not walk through it much, and we kind of do want those steps. I might do pantry here. And this gets us steps anyways. I want to go to the left here. Is that possible? Ooh. Yeah, see, this is the bad thing about not doing the den, is it might be harder to get into this corner, but I think I want to do the corridor so I can try to, like, swing around. Though the nook is really good, too, so I don't know if this was the best idea. Bedroom could swing us that way. Security could as well. Security is really good, but we don't have a gem anyways. Never mind. Blacked out for a moment. Oh. Stay safe. Hallway allows us to go to the right as well. I think would be good. Please give me a left here. There we go. West Wing Hall Parlor. Oh, that's mood. Parlor doesn't allow us a way to go up from here, but we have this, and we have this, so it might be okay. And it would get us gems. Alright, let's see what we got. This box is the black box. This box is the blue box. Oh, that's false. That's not the black box. That's false. That's not the blue box. Which means this is true. The box that claims to be black has the gems, okay? The box that claims to be blue has the gems. No, black. Claims to be black. So this has the gems. Yes, blue. Alright. Alright, 2 gems, 4 coins. We're off to an okay start. Can we get a through room here? The storeroom's good, but I think I want to do the spare room to see if we can get a good dead-end room here. Not a good dead-end room, but, like, see if we can get 2 rooms here. Please give me a good dead-end here. Nook is fine, because it gets us a key. Whenever you draft a bedroom, gain 5 steps. Maybe we do this so we get extra steps. So now whenever we draft a bedroom, we get 5 extra steps. Goose, a friend. I love them. Ooh, what's this? Person, what'd you do? The Red Prince by Marion Marigold. Goose, where? They were right there. There was a red prince who sat on a red throne. He had a red crown made of rubies and a red castle made of stone. The prince had a love for all things red. It's the only true color, the prince often said. He could not stand the sight of a canary or a crow. He could not stand the white of a swan in the snow. Picked on my lip? No. And he never looked up for fear of the view. He had heard that the sky was not a red hue. So he always had a book to turn his eyes down if he was ever outside when the clouds weren't around. And do you know which book the prince always had? The one that made him happy whenever he was sad? A story he read in the bath and the bed, and maybe you could guess with the clues that we have said. Whoops. Did I go... What? It was the story of a boy who also wore red, and he looked like our prince from his toes to his head. And as you, my reader, might already assume, this book is quite near you, in fact, in the same room. A story about you, if it needs to be said, about a red prince in his book, the red book we just read. Interesting. Do those pictures tell us anything? Whoops, I keep, like, clicking over here, which I think throws us out. Lots of apples, sign. Nothing I can really decipher from these. A paradox, literally. The book about the kid's life. Okay. Interesting. Oh, a gem. Nice. We got our gem back that we used to get this room. Little playpad. Oh, that's cute. But yeah, see? Goose. Goose! Let's see. Alright, so we gotta go back to the entrance hall. Or actually, we could go from the hall. Oh, excuse me. We could go from the hallway here. Let's see about going this way. Let's see if we can get a left here. Mayhaps. Alright, so we have the bedroom, which takes us back down. The chapel means we lose a gold. The commissary also takes us back down. I'm tempted to do the bedroom for the steps. I don't know if I want to do the chapel right here. Or right now. No left for you. Yeah. Which, I mean, should be okay. Hopefully. I'm gonna do the bedroom. We're gonna see if we can get a left down here. Can't say I'm not disappointed when I'm expecting a dessert. What I get is... Oh, yep, yeah, that's something, alright. I would also be disappointed. Alright, onwards we go. Can we get a left here? Ooh, okay. That's a... we could do the laboratory. It costs a gem, though. Well, maybe let's see what experimental house features we can get, because it might turn out to prove worthwhile. We do need the boiler room, though, if we want to do anything here with this. Alright, experiment setup. In this laboratory, you are free to experiment by testing... Yeah. Continue. Alright, so the next 3 times you open a locked trunk, immediately or whenever you spend 2 or more gems drafting a room. Well, this isn't going to happen much, but it might happen once or twice, maybe a few times. 3 times you open a locked trunk. That's also hit or miss. It depends if we get a trunk and if we get keys. There's a lot of factors that need to go into there, and right now we don't have any keys. So maybe immediately is good. Let's see, what else we got? Lose 10 steps and gain 20 gold. That might be okay once, but I wouldn't want to do that more than once. So I'd only do that for immediately. Add a small chest to the entrance hall. I'd be willing to do that. I'd be willing to do whenever you spend 2 or more gems drafting a room, set your steps to 40, because it's probably not going to be a bit until we do, but it might be within the next 20 steps, which means we'd be wasting a lot of steps. It's like 25, actually. And I don't want to lose 10 steps 3 times over. So I think we either add the small chest, or we lose 10 steps and get 20 gold. That gold would be good. Means we could buy some good stuff. Or we just get the small chest. I wouldn't go back to the entrance hall now, though, because we don't have a key, which makes me... It might mean we have to use 10 steps anyways, because we don't have a key right now. If we don't get a key for another 3 rooms, and we have to go back, a lot of rooms? Hold on. Even if we had a key right now... Hold on. Even if we had a key right now, we'd have to go back. If we were lucky, we could do 1, 2, 3 steps, and then to get back up here, 4, 5 steps. 5 steps there and back. It's half the amount of if we were just to immediately lose 10 steps, gain 20 gold. But if we don't get it down here, or down we'd either have to go all the way around, or I guess all the way around. Or maybe we could do this, which would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. At least like 9 steps to get back out of this area. So maybe we just do the 10 steps anyways, because we're going to use a lot of steps to get back to the entrance hall. Anyways, potentially. That's a potential though. Like maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. Maybe we get a room that goes to the right and we get right back to the entrance hall and we can go unlock the chest. But then again, we won't have a key for a while. That by the time we get a key, we might have to go back 10 steps anyways. Or it might be like 5 steps there, 5 steps back. So I might do immediately lose 10 steps, gain 20 gold. See what that does for us. Well, I mean, we know what it does, but... There we go. Okay, I was like, hello? Is it gonna happen? Alright, I also want to look at research logs. Day 4, experiment 1, successful trigger 0. Okay. Log into network. Do we need to do something here? Yes. I want to set these to... I want to set the doors. No, we can only do that from security, I believe. Yeah, that's alright. Log out. Alright, let's get out of here. We need the boiler room. To do anything else in there. This sucks. We get a key and go back down, but then we would need a left, and a straight up to get out of here. We could, no, I think we do the security so we don't risk it. We risk dead-ending ourselves like 3 times over. We risk it here, we risk it here, and we risk it here. And I guess here as well. So I think we do this. This is safer. We don't have enough gems for that. So let's do security. Look, it's me. Right there. Alright, swan song again. No, we could just do keycard system. System settings. We'll do... Security level is... We'll do... Well, offline mode we definitely want to have unlocked. It's us. Yippee! Security level... I guess we want low doors for now until we can guarantee that we get a key card or a utility closet. Alright, we have 2 ways we can go. Let's go down first. Alright, so we don't have the gems for a drawing room. So we have to do closet for 2 items, or we do the key, the gem, and the gold. They could both be good, but I feel like we need that key and that gem. We don't need the gold, but we need the key and the gem. The closet could get us some items that help. Like, if we get a sledgehammer or we find, like, a bunch of chests. And... Oh, excuse me. Then, you know, we might get keys and gems anyways, but... That's risky. I feel like we should go to the storeroom. Unfortunately, we don't have a through here, so we now only have one way we can go to get out of... To not dead-end ourselves. Alright, nothing else in here. Let's get out of here. Come on, not a dead end, please. Oh my god. Chat, I wish we had a reroll right about now. Oh my god, what is this draw? Okay, so we could have Dark Room, where we will not be able to see the plans leaving the room, so we'd risk dead-ending ourselves here because we wouldn't be able to know what we'd be pulling. And we don't have a utility closet to turn the lights on in here, so we wouldn't know what we'd be pulling here, so we could just pull a dead end and fuck ourselves. Archives, will no longer be able to see all 3 of our potential floor plans ever. So we'll be kind of like, we might be shit out of luck there as well, and commissary is just a dead end. I feel like archives is more of a... I feel like this is riskier, because there's only one way out of here, and we won't be able to see any of the floor plans. Whereas this, we have 2 ways out, and we'll still be able to see 2 of the floor plans each way. I think archives is less risky, even if it sucks. Touched my ankle and it hurts like shit. Aw. I don't think we've ever been in this room. This kind of sucks. Like, not the room. Well, the room does, but... The situation that we are in sucks. Ooh, what's this? August 22nd, 85. Marigold wins Herald Literary Honor. Wait, is Marigold not the person that wrote the book? Yeah, popular children's writer Marion Marigold adds yet another feather to her scholastic cap when she discovered on Thursday that her picture book, Swimbird, had been chosen as the Herald Literary Medal Illustrated Book of the Year. This is Marigold's second time winning this prestigious honor. The previous medal was, of course, for her debut effort. She was no stranger to the public eye even before her literary success. The niece and closest living relative of Baron H.S. Sinclair, Mary began using Marigold as a pen name to free her from the political associations that one might make with the Sinclair family. This is our mother! Mary! Her living relation to Baron H.S. Sinclair. H.S. is our uncle. The dude that owned this place. He's the dead guy. And Mary's our mother. This is our mother. Red Prince and Blue Prince, yeah! January 27th, 86. Swinburne author never considered herself success. By Gail Hermes, Herald staff writer. She confided, my son, that's us, was the one that actually got me to start writing. I'd always challenged myself to never tell him the same story twice at bedtime, and so, as we ran out of books we owned, my imagination had to take over from there. Marigold had elaborated in previous interviews that her debut book, Red Prince, is based on her son and his inflexible love of the color red. Oh, we love red? Then why were the blueprints? A statement that had been held with much skepticism by the many pundits that viewed the book as a rather thinly veiled political critique of the Royalist Party and their unwavering blind loyalty to the throne. Can I be the Red Prince? Well, I think we're the Red Prince, technically. November 11th, 86. We're both, the Red Prince and the Blue Prince. Publisher and author detained by Red Guard questioned. Kayla Manning and his publisher Philip White were 2 of 3 dozen names that appeared on a leaked dossier, naming them a person of interest in the Trinsdale bombing that killed 4 people last Tuesday. Although no group has come forth to officially take responsibility of the attack, it is widely believed by authorities that to be the work of the insurgent group RLCF, who also call themselves the Children of Blackwater. Ruffington Press was quick to dismiss the rumors in a statement released on Friday, maintaining that the popular author and Mr. White were simply victims of an unfortunate happenstance, whatever that means. This would not be the first time that the publishing house has defended a rogue employee. 3 years ago, an associate editor with the company was arrested for criminal conspiracy, though the charges were later dropped. Is this who Mary worked for? Ruffington Press? Let's see if it says it anywhere. No, it doesn't. Okay. November 17th, Reddington Herald. Marigold drops publisher. Local author and popular personality Marion Marigold has announced a split with her long-term publishing partner, Ruffington Press, so she did go through them. Citing personal reasons. The announcement came after the arrest last week of fellow author and colleague Kayla Manning, whom Marigold had past referred to as her mentor, friend, and confidant. Marigold is the 3rd prominent writer to distance themselves from the publisher this week. Manning and White at press functions. So this is the author and the publisher, I think, that both got arrested. They look like they do something sketchy. Was seen at the corner, suspicious bag under the wave down a local something. This is the 3rd major something last year. Is anticipated something charged by the Crown. Something Manning was the last something. The trial begins on Tuesday, ? Expected to last up to something with grand treason. Oh. February 21st, 87. No traces discovered of Cinca Harris, but search continues. Mary Matthew Jones, the author and illustrator whose fanciful stories are written under the pen name Marion Marigold, was last seen by a close friend around 3:45 p.m. Friday, getting into a carriage after a late luncheon dinner at the 100 Bells Tea Room in Trinsdale. Mrs. Jones never arrived home, and the carriage driver cannot be located. Family and local authorities are very concerned but have not dealt the case foul play. It's an out-of-character incident at this point, and we are seeking information. Interesting. September 2nd. Priceless jewels stolen in dramatic Royal Museum heist. Thieves in the royal capital of Fen Aires have broken into one of the Crown's fabled closed exhibits. These lavish rooms have historically been reserved exclusively for the use of the aristocracy and high peerage, and access have never been granted to those outside noble circles, at least not until today, as local police and forensic experts have been spotted in virtually every corner of the museum grounds, dredging for clues. Interesting. Sorry, I'm moving my mic a little. The museum authorities said they were alerted in the middle of the night by reports of several masked intruders seen breaching the south wall and brandishing firearms. The intruders broke into the museum, subdued the royal guard, and disabled the security system. By the time the militia arrived on the scene, the burglars had simply vanished. Although an official registry of the lost jewels has not been publicly announced, among the treasured artifacts rumored to be stolen is the renowned ruby crown of the Orinda Aries, the priceless crown jewel whose material is worth pales in comparison to the historical value. If these rumors are true, the evidence may suggest that the theft was politically motivated. And that's it. That is the huge lore drop. Holy. Never read so much in my life. Jesus. Alright, next room. We need a left here, chat. We need a left here. Oh, God. Okay, we got a den. A den, that's safe. We have an archived floor plan, confidential. It does require a gem, which we have, but I don't think it's worth the risk when we actually have a guaranteed left, and we can go right. Death? No, that's not dying. It's just going to bed. I can hear the little clink when we pick up gems, but that's like all I could hear from the game right now. Alright, we're gonna go down first. Let's see if we can get any rerolls down here. Keys, gems, something like that. The guest bedroom is 10 steps, which is good. The bunk room counts as 2 bedrooms. These both get rid of dead-end rooms if we do them, so they won't come up here, maybe? Hongshu forever, no. This might get us a gem. I do want to continue through, so this might be worth it, but is it worth spending a gem on something we don't know what we're gonna get? We could get a bathroom here. That's not gonna get us anything. No, a bathroom wouldn't cost a gem, actually. I'm gonna pull it, chat. Y'all get to pick. Option number 1 is the bedroom, which will get us 10 steps. It means we cannot get access to this room down here. But it gets us steps, and it means we have a less chance of getting it here. In theory. Bedroom number 2 is also, or option number 2 is also a bedroom. This one might get us a gem as well. But it also cuts us access to here. Or 3 is taking a gamble, spending a gem for a room that might not get us anything back. Or at least not much back. But it means we might be able to continue through and get this room, or we might get something really good from it, because it is a gem room. 1 minute on the clock, and vote! Do-do-do, do-do-do-do. 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 Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Alright, 1 minute left on the timer, chat. How y'all doing? Anyway, it goes, looks like you're looking at a potential dead end. Yes, it does, unfortunately. I'm just hoping if we do this, we might be able to get through, and I'm hoping we get a gem out of it, hopefully. I just want our gem back. I'll be satisfied if we get a key, but I want a gem back because we're spending one. Alright, let's do the archived floor plan. Let's see what we can get by going through here. It's a kitchen. It means we're looking at a dead end anyways, unfortunately. This does mean if we need more steps, we can get more steps. Wood fried pizza. If we get a furnace, we'll be able to get some extra steps. Alright, maybe not worth the gem, but that's alright. It could be worth the gem in theory. We're gonna go this way now. We have, a key, we have a gem. We do not have any rerolls, though. Let's see what we got. Ooh, dining room actually is pretty safe. A nook is pretty good, too, because that gets us a key. I might get the key. I want the key. Key is very, very good for us. Alright, what do we got here? So we have a guest bedroom. We don't want a dead end. We can do the dark room. It means we will not be able to see any floor plans leaving this room. Or we can't do the archived floor plan because we do not have 2 gems. Dark room it is. We are taking a huge gamble here. Huge gamble. And it's a locked door too. Oh god. It's alright, this might be over anyways. Alright, chat. Room number 1. Room number 2. Or room number 3. 1 minute on the clock. And there you go, vote away. Oh my god. What do y'all feel like is the best choice here? The safest choice out of these 3 rooms. We need to continue on. We can go straight, or we can go right. Either of those would save us, and we'd be fine. But we cannot go down, and we cannot dead end. That is what we are trying to avoid. Trying so hard to avoid. Alright, it looks like room number 2 might win here. It's all a coin flip at this point. Yes, it is. Alright, room number 2. What do we got? Oh my god. It's the fucking furnace room. Alright, well, that is that. Yeah, we're cut off from going anywhere else. And there's nothing, we don't even have anything in our inventory, so we can't trade anything. Bro, this was the worst day to get 20 free, like, well, it wasn't free gold, but to have 20 gold on us? Bro, we don't even have a shop. I could go buy so many steps right now, and that's it. That's literally all we could do is go buy steps. Ugh. Look at that, look at that, look at that, look at how much we can buy. Look at all those steps. Alright, well, day 5 is complete. I wouldn't call it a bad day, though. I would not call it a bad day. We got the furnace for, I think, the first time ever. We also drew... well, we also drew the trading post for the first time ever, and... we got 2 allowance, whatever that means. But let's call it a day. Let's call it there. And, chat. Cozy Cottage. 18 total rooms, 4 rank reach, 31 steps taken, 1 item found, that's kind of sad, and 4 new rooms? Oh, nurseries. Nursery might be new for us. Oh, no, we got the laboratory. Archives is probably new. I don't even know what else. What day are we on? Day 6. We're almost a week in, chat. We're almost a week in, and we've barely made it up to the antechamber. And we haven't even made it in it yet. Oh, we're gonna change pace this time. We're not going left this time first. We're gonna go straight up. Straight up, chat. We're gonna get a key off the bat. I have confidence in this. We're gonna get a key off the bat. Then we're gonna get gems, and then we're gonna get coins, and we're gonna be set for life. I guess we'll do a bedroom here. Ooh, wait. Okay, sleep mask, that's good. Still have 70 footsteps, so... Ooh, we could get our coat checked, but then... this feels like a risky place to put it, because this is such a narrow way to go up. And this is... I don't want to skip the coat check, but, like, I don't know if this is the best place to put it. Is this a safe place to put a coat check? Then again, are we going to be lucky enough to get a not safe place to put a coat check? I'm gonna do it, and we're gonna hope for the best, okay? Okay. Let's retrieve our lucky rabbit's foot. Alright, so this gets us a greater chance of finding items. So hopefully this will make up for the run. We can find more gems, maybe some more dice, which means that, you know, maybe we won't be in as bad as of a dead-end area. I'm actually gonna run outside real quick. Because we have to go do the little outdoor room. Alright, ooh, shelter. Protects you from the negative effects of the next 3 rooms drafted. Special floor plans now cost an additional steps instead of gems, or 2 special items. Last time we did the tool shed, or not last time, but like, when we had the tool shed, we did it last. We got what? We got shovel. Oh, we got the wrench. That wasn't bad. I think I'll run a poll. Y'all can decide what we do. So we're gonna do room. It's gonna be the shelter, which is 1, the hovel, which is 2, or the tool shed, which is 3. Hello, Lua. 1 minute on the clock. So number 1 is gonna get us. It's a shelter, whatever that does for us. There is, I think, one of the terminal computers. It does connect to the shelter though, so we could connect some of them mayhaps. This also protects us from the negative effects of the next 3 rooms drafted, which would be huge. The hovel is special floor plans now cost steps instead of gems. Which that's, you know, hit or miss. Could be good for us, could be bad. Maybe not bad, but it could be good for us. It could be, you know, using more steps than I prefer. Or we get the tool shed and we get those 2 special items. Maybe we get a sledgehammer, we can open up some chests, or we get a shovel and we can dig some spots. I don't know, we'll see. It is up to y'all. Alright, about 10 seconds left. And it looks like shelter is going to win. Alright. We go down. I hope it only takes one step to come into here, like when you come in. Not all the way down. It doesn't look like it uses anymore, which is good. A little water cooler thing. Extra jugs. Oh, that's pretty. A few beds here. This should count as a bedroom, in my humble opinion. Canned fruit, canned water, canned fruit, and vitamins. Oh, wait. Remain where you are for now. Given that the Red God is due tomorrow, we've agreed with your plan and have disabled remote access to other terminals and have sealed the network mainframe. Are we the Red God? Is that us? I don't even know. Regardless of the danger, I'm still not willing to risk removing shelter from the draft pool while the 3 of you are down there. Our best bet is to sit tight and hope for a little bit of luck. Maybe we're not then. Ooh, lock safe. Oh, that doesn't do anything for us. Okay. Welcome to Mount Holly's bomb shelter. Okay, time lock safe. The shelter's time lock safe can be accessed and by setting an unlocked date and time. You can use any time and date and time as long as it's 1 hour in the future. Once unlocked, the time lock safe will remain open for 4 hours. Ooh. Well, what is today? Oh, we had a date. At some point in the game, we got a date. It's under the network. Swan Song. I think it's like November 7th or something. Electronic mail. By the office. Where do we see it then? Whoops. I didn't mean to go all the way back. We saw it somewhere. Hold on. No, it's like the staff thing. Like the staff, like, notice board or something. Staff services. Staff announcements. November 7th. Okay, so we can assume that our first day here was the 7th, maybe the 8th. So if it was the 7th and it's the 6th day, day 1 was the 7th. So the 8th was day 2, the 9th, 3, the 10th, 4th, the 11th, 5th. So today's the 12th. That's the day 6. So we could, in theory, do November. Would I say 12th? Must be at least 1 hour in advance. We don't know what time it is. Maybe that? Will it tell me if it's not an hour in advance? I guess, let's see. Hold on. This won't do, like, next November 3rd, right? Oh, God. Oh, shit. I think I fucked up. Set unlock date. Okay. Okay, I can reset it. I was like, wait, we know for sure that's in the past. Because we didn't get here until November 7th or after November 7th. November 12th. We'll do, I don't know, we'll just do like 1 p.m. to be safe. Means we'll have to come all the way back out here though, but maybe we can find something. Okay. Radiation monitor. A measurement of the radiation levels detected in the house and surrounding grounds. These readings are often spiked by the experiments conducted in Mount Holly's laboratory. The reading is 12 USD or higher. Emergency protocols will initiate and all doors in the house will automatically unlock. Take one. This isn't gonna become relevant, right? We're never gonna have that bad of radiation, right? Oh god, I hope not. Alright, so we have to be back here by like 1 p.m. or something. There are some clocks inside, but we'll have to find one to know what time it is. Let's see about, do you tell me? Okay, it's pretty early still. We have to wait hours. Maybe time moves pretty quickly in the game though. Yeah, it seems to be moving decently quick. I mean, it's just 9:10. It's almost 9:15. Alright, well, let's go to the right now. We do have our thing. We can find more items, which is good. We don't have a gem, so we cannot do that. Hallway allows us into the corner. Pantry is good for money, though. Pantry is pretty common, though, so... Let's see if we can get another one. Oh, we can get parlor. Closet, 2 items is good. The walk-in closet would be beautiful, but we don't have a gem. Let's get some gems here. Let's get some gems. Alright, the other 2 boxes are true. The other 2 boxes are blue. Okay, so no, this is false. Not both boxes are blue. So this is false, which means this is false. The other 2 boxes are not true. So this is true. The other 2 boxes are empty. So this one has the gems in it, right? Sound good? Is that correct? Whoops. Sometimes when I pick things up, I tab out. The other 2 boxes are empty, so it should be in the black box, theoretically. There you go, 2 gems. Alright. Continuing onwards, we can go through with the spare room, which I think would be good for us. We could get security now. If we get security, though, we can connect up the, We could connect up the, Do we want security this low? But we could connect up the terminals, which would be good. Guess maybe there's not a terrible reason for having it this low, at least not that I know yet. But now we can connect terminals. We can also do keycard system real quick. Offline mode, we'll make this unlock. Okay, and then we'll go back. And then we'll return to security security network, and then let's go into here. Alright, remote terminal access. View active terminals. Shelters online. Connecting to terminal. Now, do we know what does this do for us? Can we just, like, access it from here? Yeah, I guess so. Huh, okay. Alright, well, still, that's something done that we hadn't done before. Let's go this way first, to the side, before we go up more. Observatory would be good. We'd get our 3rd star, we'd connect through to here. Nothing goes up, so yeah, I guess that's best. Because nothing goes up, and these would just both dead end. This at least gets us something. It is a gem, though, which sucks. Maybe we shouldn't have done it, but... What does our 3rd gem get us? This gets us +3 steps. Tomorrow we get a gem, though. Or not tomorrow, but, like, next time we do this. Alright. Now we have to go... Let's go up through security, I guess. I guess we could do... It'd only be 2 extra steps to get back to entrance hole now, so maybe we do that now before we have to, like... We dead-end ourselves the other way and we have to come all the way back. It's kind of gonna suck. Oh, but this way's hard because it's so risky to get up here. Maybe we'd want some rerolls for this. Maybe I will do security first. Then again, you could argue I'd want rerolls over here because this is the promising way. So we should try to get rerolls from over there. I don't know, man. We're just wasting footsteps at this rate. These are both dead ends. We have to do pantry. Unfortunately. This does get us some of our steps back, though. We get some money. Alright. Oh, den would be not bad here. Secret passage. That goes straight, though. We risk cutting ourselves off. So let's do the den. This does get us a gem back. Time check. Well, it's kind of hard to know the time when, Oh, no, there are 2 hands. I was like, it's kind of hard to know the time when there's only 1 hand. No, there's 2. It's 9:50. So it hasn't been quite an hour. It's been, I don't know, like 40 minutes in game. So we got a little bit of time to go. Chapel doesn't cut us off from going up. It means we have 2 ways to go up from here. It's less risky. That cuts us all off. The closet 2 items, though, is good. I don't want to lose money, but I want the option of being able to go up. So I'm going to do that, but we're not going to go in there unless I can see money from here. I cannot jump, so I don't know. I don't want to, like, step in. Yeah, I can't tell from here. Alright, let's pull this open. Oh, we do have to check the statue, right? So we should do that at some point. Guess, steps are good, but I don't want a dead end here. I guess the commissary would be fine, but I don't want to use that gem right now. But the items for sale is good. We don't have a lot of money, though. I might do corridor first. See what we can find before we do that, but next time we get shop, I think we should get it. Rumpus room? What is this? 8 coins? We have dead end, we have a dark room, which would suck. Kind of. Though it does go plenty of ways. I'm gonna do the rumpus room. I've never seen this room. It does cost our gem, but it gets so much money in return. Holy. Oh, there's games. Backgammon, checkers. Oh my god, look at all that. Money, 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 money. Okay. Hello. I can insert a coin. Oh, 100% I'm gonna do that. Ooh, keycard. With the keycard, because we have the keycard, which means we have free access, essentially, to any, security door, we should bump them up to high. I don't know if I want to go all the way back to security right now, but I don't want to start getting security doors now and not have it bumped up to high. If we have it bumped up to high, that means we don't get locked doors. We'll get the security doors, which we can automatically unlock. Let's insert a coin, though, and see what this guy tells us. I'm stuck here. I can't move. Oh, God. Oh. He's awakened to the sound of a dropping coin. We find ourselves face to face with the great Alzara. I don't think y'all can hear him. I can, like, just barely hear him. And I suspect you wish me to look into your future. The image is becoming clearer. Yeah. Unfortunately so. Oh, whoa. I see a boy. A boy standing on a shore of white sand. He's looking for something. Something he was told he would not find. I see a black cat tied to a red flag. Us? Yes, that was us. I don't know whose cat this is, though. I hear the wind blowing, but the flag does not stir. Cat. I see a door marked by a rogue moon. Interesting. A door that is always locked, yet has no key. It is a door you've been searching for, yet will not find. A lost room beyond the dark waters. What you have heard here has been foreseen by the great Elzara. Until the dawn of the following day, I will have nothing more to say. What the fuck was that? Hello? Yeah, I can't even insert a coin. So until the dawn of the following day. Also, my restream chat just logged me out, so I can't see YouTube chat anymore. Hold on. So... Tomorrow you can ask again? I don't know, it's either... I will have nothing more to say until the following day. I guess that's what I assume he means, too. Or in theory, maybe he means the following day after finding that door, but I'd assume we don't have to wait that long. I assume that door is important, but, like, that's not even in the manor. I don't know how we get to that point. Alright, let me just log back in here, and then we'll continue. What is my code? There we go. I can see YouTube chat again. Okay, well that's something. I think we're gonna waste some footsteps here. We're gonna go back to security. Which is this way, right? Yeah. We're gonna go back this way. I want to get more security doors so that because we have a key card, we can safely get more security doors, which means we have less locked doors to worry about in theory. So security level determines the amount of key card security doors that will be deployed. So you can expect to see 1 or 2 with the low setting and 5 or 6 with the high. So let's do high. Buzzer check bet. Hydrate bet. Security level, we're gonna make this high. Confirm. Alright, back. And to stretch, you got it. Alright, all that has been done. Let's continue onwards. Let me reload my restream trap, because even though I logged back in, it's not working. Refresh. Hi, Mac. Enjoy your shower. Alright, let's go upwards. Yeah, because we don't want to touch the chapel right now. Alright, through here, we have the spare bedroom, or the spare room. Yeah, I guess we probably do want to. We don't want to dead-end ourselves right now. That'd be unfortunate. We are pretty high. This door is locked. Alright. Do we use our only key? I think we go back. Back where, though? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It'd take 9 steps to get all the way back here. Do we risk going into the chapel? I mean, we do have a lot of money. We could spare a coin, but... or do we use our key? If we use our key, I'm gonna run a poll. If we use our key... Where to? If we use our key, we won't have a key anymore. But we can continue upwards. Or we could go back, maybe we could get some rerolls, we won't have to use our key, maybe we could get some more keys, and that will be through the chapel, but that will cost money. Or we can go all the way back to the entrance hall, but that will take a lot of steps. Alright, 1 minute on the clock. There's a lot of pros and cons to all of them, but we'll see what chat says, if chat has an opinion. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Alright. Can't we, You can. I was like, can't we just click the rooms and it'll tell us, like, about them? Oh, we can see how many times we drafted it, too. See, this is a standard rarity room, excuse me? Okay, suspicious. Maybe we did something that, like, unlocked it or something? I don't even know. I mean, I guess, in theory, standard rooms and commonplace rooms, well, they are more common than anything else. Getting a specific one might not be as common necessarily, because there's so many rooms you can still choose from. Alright, let's unlock this door. Let's see what's through here. We don't have a gem, so we have to do this. This is a bedroom, though. We get 5 from our sleeping mask. I was like, I don't even remember if we have a sleeping mask this time. I'm glad we do, though. Alright, let's pop into here. This will give us a gem. 2, 5, enter. Alright, give me that gem. Give me that gem. Oh, this door's locked too. Alright, so we gotta go back. Let's see if we can find some keys. Question is, do we go back to the entrance hall and we try to make it through there? Or do we use our coin and go through the chapel here? That's what I don't know. I don't see any coins. There might be some. It's really hard to tell from here. Excuse me. I don't know if I want to go all the way back, but that might be what we do. I might do that unless chat disagrees. Oh, what time is it? That's right. Okay, so we have like an hour and a half, a little bit more then. Okay. I guess if we do here first, we could start heading back to the... Oh, we don't have to head back to the bomb. No, we do for the to get into the safe. I was like, we can just access it from the security room. No, that's the computer, not the safe. We could stay here. And then when we get closer to one, then we go back. Maybe we do that. Oh, we have the bomb shelter. That's right. We don't even... There's no effects. No effects for the first 3 red rooms drafted. Alright, so we're fine. We're fine. Alright, let's go. Ooh, maid's chamber. Less likely to find items laying around in your house, but I want to find items laying around my house. That sucks. But I don't want a dead end. Ugh, it's 2 dead ends, or we get less things. Do we get less things overall? Or do we dead end and get something? Maybe we dead end and get something, because we still have this way. This does allow us to keep going. So if this dead ends here, we can still get all in this area, but... I don't want to have less likely to find items laying around your house. Maybe it'll balance out and it'll be like normal normal likeliness, normal chance to find things around the house between the rabbit's foot and this. I don't even know how those interact with each other. Because do we still have luck if we get this? Or do they counteract each other and just, like, balance out to, like, normal, even? Also, adds in a minute. We could try it. That at least allows us to walk through here, which in theory could mean finding more stuff. So this does get us a key, a gem, and a coin. And we do need that key. Then maybe if we can get through here, we can find more keys than just one. Ugh, I don't know, chat. What do you think? What do you think between the pros and the cons? I'm just gonna do one or two. Maid's chamber or storeroom? Because if we do a dead end, I think I'd rather do storeroom. So I guess we have the money to be able to do the commissary. But yeah, if we go back after, if we dead end ourselves here and we go back after, then we'll be able to be down here around the time of like 1, assuming it is the 12th, hopefully. And then if we're lucky, we'll be able to make it through here. We might only be able to get through like 1 or 2, maybe 3. Getting all the way through here might be a little bit more difficult. Alright, looks like 1 is gonna win, so we're gonna do the storeroom. We're just gonna get these items now. We're gonna get these items, we're gonna hope for the best from here. But we do have a key again. We have a couple gems. And we do have 12 coins. If we get a shop, hey, great. That'd be good for us. Oh, while we're here. Hoe, hat, and wings. So that's a broom. That's whatever that is. That's a chef. That's a pitchfork. So it's you. This is the one that she wants to put in the cloider, or whatever it's called. Number 1. They do have different numbers. We should write down these numbers at some point. I might leave it be for now, but let's head back. What time is it? It's almost 12. Alright, we can go to the right here. Alright, so we continue forward for a little bit until it gets to about 1. Well, we already did it. Alright, well, how many bedrooms? We've done the regular bedroom, we've done this. This is whenever you draft a bedroom, gain 5. How many more bedrooms are we going to draft, though? I mean, we have the bunk room, and we have the guest bedroom, so I guess it's possible. It does cost a gem, though, or we could just do this. This might get us a gem. This would get us more footsteps overall, though, probably. I might go for the footsteps. Alright, anything good in here? Because this can get a gem as well if we're lucky. Goose. Which oh, we got money. Okay, it's something. Really should be getting that shop. I would like to. The game would give it to me. Okay, so anytime after 1 we can open it, right? It's just after 12. We have to wait a little bit, but I don't want to have to walk. I don't want to walk all the way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 steps. Just have to walk 9 plus steps back. Maybe I'll just go wait by the time safe until we get it. Oh, this is allowance. Oh, this is new. Master Simon, good morning. It has come to my attention that you've been granted daily allowance to use while on the estate. If it is convenient for you, I will leave the required sum here in the entrance hall each morning. If there's anything else you require, please do not hesitate to ask. Even though we have all been requested to remove ourselves from the premises during your stay, I can assure you I am so personally overseeing that the estate is at least operating at a baseline standard of service that I hope you'll that I hope you will one day come to expect of us. Anne Babbage, house manager. Okay. Interesting. So she still has access to the estate. She does say we can ask for anything, but I don't know how we would ask for anything else. I guess we can order things from the terminal, right? Oh, we didn't do that. We didn't do that today. We didn't do that yesterday either. Oh my god. Hold on, let's do that while we're here. Do we have to be in the security terminal, or can we just be in the network? Let's find out. Swan song. Alright, we gotta connect to the network. Staff services, special orders. Here we go. Alright, place a special order. So we can get a brass compass. I ask for access to the house controls to stop all these shenanigans. Yeah, exactly. Brass compass, which I think leads us north more often. Magnifying glass allows us to see. Metal detector makes coins and keys spawn more often. And also guides you towards ones that do exist. Running shoes saves steps. Shovel allows you to dig. Sleeping mask is more steps. Sledgehammer is really good because we can break open the chests. But at that rate, I feel like we might as well get the metal detector. What'd I miss? Well, we dead-ended ourselves off of the entrance hall. And we dead-ended ourselves off the chapel. We still have one more way to go. And we found our daily allowance. We now get 2 coins a day. Alright, I wish there was a clock in here. Hello? I really wish there was a clock in here. How long am I gonna have to sit here and wait? I should have waited until it was almost 1 and then come down here. 8-minute shower, let's go. Alright, well, I think we just have to sit here and yap for a minute, chat. I don't even know. Yes, in the meantime, everyone hydrate. Everyone hydrate,
That's
stretch,
suspicious.
Rune!
Stringoff_Rune is raiding with 8 views.
Oh god, my voice hurts a little bit. I should not be yelling. We normally take a 45-minute shower. That's real and valid. Raiders, welcome in. If you don't know me, I'm your friendly neighborhood yapper and variety streamer, Lobo. I play a lot of simulation games, a lot of horror games, and a whole bunch of other games. If you have not seen this game, this is Blueprints. This is a puzzle game. Hello, Rune. This is a puzzle game. Hold on, let me give Rune a little cheeky shout out. Yeah, if you don't follow Rune, Rune is one of my best friends. I love Rune so much, and you should go follow him. He does comms, he does streams, he's a very, very cool guy. But yeah, we're playing Into the Pit. It's pretty good. Ooh, okay. Wait, did you play it? Oh, I have to rewatch Rune stream now, or not rewatch, but I have to go watch back Rune stream now. But yeah, we're playing this puzzle game. So it's essentially, I've seen a lot of people compare the board to like what reminds them of Clue. And in a sense, yeah. Besides the murder aspect, but you have like a board game here. But it's like a first-person game as well. So you have this board here. You come into the entrance hall, and each square that you go into, you actually get to draw up blueprints for 3 rooms. You don't get to choose what they are. It pulls from a pool, and you have to pick one of them. And the goal is to get up here without like dead-ending yourself, because obviously you can pull like 3 dead ends like this, or I could pull a room that turns right when I'm like here, and it'll turn right into here, which means it dead ends because that's an exterior wall. And we're trying to get as far up here as we can right now. It's a very, very cool game. I love this. I've been loving it so much, and there's mystery. You know, our mother disappeared. We're trying to figure out what happened to her. If our uncle's involved, he's the guy who died. Essentially, the gist of the game is he was like, yo, if you can figure out this puzzle, then you can have the house. And that's what we're trying to do. Gonna finish it sometime next week, but so far, it's so good. Let's go. Monty. Chihuahua Monty. Currently, we're waiting for our time safe to open. It's supposed to open at 1 p.m., and I don't know what time it is. Nothing here tells me what time it is. I wish this would tell me what time it is. I wish somewhere this would tell me what time it is. And I would go into the time lock safe. Like, I would... Hold on. I'll show y'all. Yeah, there's no time here. Hit log out. I would go into, like... this here at the top, the thing that says time lock safe, but last time we did this, it allowed us to put in a new time, and I don't want it to reset the time we currently have. We don't even know if it's November 12th. We're assuming it's November 12th because we think the first day we got here was November 7th. And it's the 6th day, so that would make it November 12th. If day 1 was the 7th, this should, in theory, be day 12, but we don't know. Or this should, in theory, be November 12th. Wow, I don't know how to speak. 7 plus 6 equals 13. No, but you'd include the 7th day. If day 1 was on day 7, then day 2 would be November 8th. And day 3 would be November 9th, etc., until day 6 would be the 12th. You would count it in that case. Monty's one of my favorite characters. I went out on Halloween as him 2 years ago. Last year I was DJ Music Man. I love that. I gotta play all the FNAF games on stream one day again. I love Monty, though. Yeah, I don't know if we're getting this open chat. It's either, time is either really slow, or it is not the 12th. That'd be so fun. I would love to do that. Oh, it worked! Oh my god! Time is just really slow! Alright, we got another letter. Oh wait, there's a number on the letter. What was the number of the last letter? We should keep an eye on that. Alright. Dear Uncle, the disappearance of my cousin Mary has long sat unfavorably with me and my father. And I will freely admit to you that the chilly airs of indifference you may have felt in my presence can be attributed entirely to the suspicions that I've harbored for these past years. Suspicions entirely aimed at yourself. And while I have never had the opportunity to prove it, I felt very strongly that you had some deeper involvement in those events 6 years ago. The circulating rumors of those months did nothing but further reinforce my convictions in this fact. Those of us that are once bitten, are twice shy, and I am aware of the cost my aggressively aloof behavior has had on the social standing of our family. I do not apologize for my actions, though I am now willing to admit that the conclusions I reached have been flawed. Last week I had a confidential conversation with one of our mutual acquaintances, a conversation that has shed more light on this mystery than all of my father's countless fruitless inquiries over the years. I now have reason to believe that you were in fact responsible for smuggling my cousin under cover of night across the red border to the southern seafront. Is that where that moon door is? The seafront? And I believe this may have occurred in September, a full 7 months after she was reported missing. A date that coincides not with her public disappearance in February, but instead with the notable theft of the Ruby Crown. If the Blackwater insurgents were in fact responsible for the heist as some have claimed, I believe this scenario entirely plausible, and the fact that 2 of the Crown's 8 rubies have now surfaced has given me renewed optimism that she is still alive. Alive, safe, and finally free. Perhaps my willingness to accept such a sensational story betrays my own desperation. Desperation for answers, desperation for hope, and desperation for a narrative in which you are not the villain. In that distant land we all dream of, the land where the strangling crimson curtains draped across our sky are pulled back, and the windows and shutters of discontent flung wide open. In that distant land, I pray one day to find our Marion safe, happy, and absolved. Courtney. Okay, wow, a lot of information, so a couple things. For one, moon door? Water? Maybe where she disappeared from? For 2, this year for Halloween, my friend and I are going as Mono and 6 from Little Nightmares 2. Ooh, let's go. I also plan to play Little Nightmares on stream eventually. One day. I know, I love the lore. Alright, let me pop in back into our notes. So we have a few more things that we can write down. Gonna erase all of this, because this is old information we're not really using. Alright, so, I'm gonna put the letters... Oh god, where do I want to put it on this sheet? I'll put it, like, here. So, bunker letter is 7. Which Little Nightmares, Pocket Maw, 2, Maw DLC. Well, I own 1 right now, and eventually I'll get 2, and then I'd like to play 3 as well when it comes out. I might wait until 3 comes out and play all 3 of them. Do like a marathon. I don't know. We'll see. I'm loving the lore for this story. Bro, the mystery is insane. Also, seeing here. So, dear uncle. So, this is to our uncle, the guy who died. The disappearance of my cousin Mary. Cousin implies that this is our cousin. This is one of Mary's siblings' kids, probably. Or no, that'd be aunt. Sorry, this is one of the uncle's kids. Nope, my brain. Why did my brain just like forget what cousins are? Jesus Christ. The uncles. Wow, I cannot think for the life of me. This is stuck on the living hands in the. That's fair. I only have 2. That's valid. I have 1. I'll get 2 eventually. So yeah, this should be our cousin, our second cousin, right? But yeah, this is Mary's cousin. This is, whatchamacallit, our uncle's sibling's kid. Presumably. Something like that. Jesus. I cannot think for the life of me. Okay, let's go back inside. Now that I'm done trying to imagine family trees in my head. I think that was the hardest part, was trying to think of what the fucking family tree would be. Alright, let's pop back inside. We have a little bit of walking to do, but we have enough steps to do it for now, at least. So let's pop back inside. Bro, I love this door so much. Let's pop back inside. We go to the right. So yeah, we've cut off this way right there. This way is cut off there, and there. That's cut off. This is cut off. Yeah, we can only go straight up to there. We have one way to continue going. One way to continue this run. Can we do it? So beautifully crafted and pieced together. I can't wait until we get the full story. I know. I'm so excited. Not the chapel, this way. Oh, Zara. Alright, this is our last key, though. So if the next door is locked, we have issues. Alright, so we can spend a gem and get the laboratory, which is experimental house features that might actually help us. Or we can get the billiard room for more gems. This goes down, though. This does continue up. I think I'm going to do this. I want to see what experiments we can get. This might slowly raise the radiation, though, as we continue to do this. And I don't know what that's going to do for us. The chapel, I want your money. No chapel theft money right now. We have that turned off. Thank you very much. Alright, research logs. So that's yesterday's. Okay, in the laboratory. Yeah. Continue. Okay, so each time you find some trash while digging, well, we don't have a shovel, so I don't know if that's worth it. Each time you eat an apple, we don't have a secret garden, so I don't know if that's worth it. When you draft a red room, that might be worth it. Gain 1 key for every 2 hallways in your house. Permanently add a gold to your allowance. That actually might help us for a long time in the future. Gaining a star would also help us, and that'd get us a gem. Now, none of these are immediate. This might not happen because we'd have to find dig spots, and we need to find a shovel. This, we need to get a secret garden or the right room. Or, like, at least a green room that allows for fruit spread around the house. I don't know if there's any others. I think this is our best bet. When you draft a red room, lose 5 steps. But we either get 1 key for every 2 hallways in your house so we can continue to unlock doors. We can gain a star, which will give us a gem. Or what might actually be good is to plan for the future, because I don't know how long this run is lasting. And if we permanently add a gold to our allowance, that will help us forever and ever in the future, right? Or we could just help us today and get a key, because we might be able to have enough to do something today. It's getting iffy, though. We're down to 30 steps. We only got 1 way we can go. You know, if a door is locked, we're kind of screwed. I'm gonna do this. Yeah. Oh, I can connect this to the network, too. Swan song. And then we'll only need to connect one more. We need the boiler room if we want to do anything in this room, right? We gotta think about that. Remote terminal access. Few active terminals. Does this permanently connect them up or only today? I don't know. I don't know how that works. Let me look again. I mean, it's good for, like, today, because it means I don't have to go back outside if I wanted the shelter computer. Or it doesn't mean I have to go, like, you know, like, back to security right now if I need something from there, but... otherwise, I don't know. Yeah, it just allows me to connect right now. Okay, let's check the shelter, because I want to see if the radiation has gone up, because we're doing another experiment. Trying out the polygamy mod on Stardew Valley. If it works, I'm aiming for Alex and Abigail. Let's go. Alright, radiation monitor. So what was it before? Like 0.6 or something? 0.06 is what it was. So it's the same right now, but it might change after this experiment is done. Because, like, we're doing an experiment, we're doing an experiment, but we haven't actually triggered it yet. It's untested right now. Alright, let's use our key card. Which means we don't have to use a key, on a good note. Bunk room would dead end us. Kitchens would keep us going, but only to the left. This is hard. Because this means if we want to unlock a door in the antechamber, it would have to be this door. Whereas the archives, we could actually do this door, or this door. But we'd no longer be able to see all three of our potential floor plans. But I think if we want a chance at the antechamber, though, we might have to do that. Because we get cut off complete access to any of the East Wing if we get the kitchen. And we can't reroll. I think we just do archives, unfortunately. Our allowance has been raised. There we go. Successful triggers 1. Oh, we do have the safety. Oh my god, you're so right. Oh god, I keep forgetting about that. Thank you. Thank you for reminding me. Yep, nope, we're fine. We're fine. Swan, we're fine for... Hello? I hit S both times. I must hit it too soon. No, we're good for one more room. One more red room won't have any negative effects. Now, I'm interested to see if we pop into the shelter right now. When we go into the radiation monitor, does it change? 2.5. Oof. But the good thing about that, it means that you can use, like, the shelter or whatever, yada yada. The good thing about that, a measurement of the radiation levels is detected in the house and surrounding grounds. The readings are often spiked by the experiments conducted in Mount Holly's laboratory. If the reading is 12 USV or higher, emergency protocol will initiate, which means all doors in the house will automatically unlock, which would be huge. Huge for us. Nope, not this way. This way. Okay, so we have another security door there. There's our first antechamber door, however you pronounce it. I can't speak, so... we'll go this way first, I guess. Alright, so we have one more red room that we can use. If we get this, that means we won't be more likely to draw more red rooms, but... it's a dead end. If we do this, we get to continue straight on. And we won't get that effect. I feel like this would be better somewhere else. I kind of want to do the commissary. It does cost a gem, but we might be able to buy something good. If we're lucky. Also, this will be playable in a future update, which I'm excited for. Soul Shaker, I think, means food gives us more steps or something. Compass means more north-facing rooms. I'm gonna do the sledgehammer. And I think the shovel. See, the compass would be good, but then again, we're already so far north. I don't want a north-facing room here. I want a left and a right-facing room, a west and or east. But now we have the sledgehammer, so we can break open any chests we find, and we have the shovel, so if we get any green rooms, we can dig. Ooh, aquarium. That's actually perfect. Servants' quarters. We've never seen this. It's a gem. Damn it. +1 key for each bedroom in your house, bro. That would be huge. That's 1, 2, 3. That's 3 keys right now. If this counts, 4 keys. Bro, aquarium would be huge because it might have a dig spot. It's the color of every room, but it costs a gem. So we have to do dark room, which means this is our last reds. Our last, what do you call this? Our last safe red room. Jesus. Took my brain a minute. Ooh. Oh, we've had this before. Battery pack provides juice to battery-powered contraptions. I don't know what it's a battery-powered contraption is. Yeah, like, we haven't found any to our knowledge. Okay, so we have successful triggers too, which actually, it popped up a thing saying, experiment success, which is interesting. Locked. Damn. Alright, so let's go the other way. This is why we're hoping for security doors. With security doors, we don't need... Do we have a code check? We need enough steps to be able to get back to the code check to check something. So that would be at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We need 15 steps for that. So we cannot go much further before going back. But this is why we want the security doors, because we don't have to use keys. We can get the gymnasium. We don't have a utility closet, though, so it would be on. We would lose 2 steps automatically. It means we would not be able to get back to our code check. So in that case, do we just dead-end ourselves? So right now we have 18 steps. So if we go back right now, if we go into this room and then back, let's just say we go back from here. So 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. It'd go down to 5, but it'd go back up to 7. 6. We have about, like, 5 footsteps to safely spare. So I guess we could go into the gymnasium. See what we can get one more room past it. No, but if we go one more room past it, that uses... I guess that only uses 5 steps, right? So in theory, we have 18 right now. So going into the gymnasium would bring us down to 16. And then into another room would bring us down to 15. Going back in would be 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No, that's not right. That means we don't have 5 to spare. I guess that's if we were to go straight into here. Yeah, going into here, back into here, and back into here, it just uses more. Leaving this room and going back into here. Going into the gym, into here, and out into the gym again is that 5 safety. But we didn't count the fact that we have to go back to here. So I guess we'll do the bunk room. We don't have the gems for this. I think... Okay, I guess here's the thing. Do we not? We have so much on us that I want to check something. I'm going to pull this. Coat check, question mark. Yes or no? So, yes for coat check will be we go back to the coat check. We just get the bunk room. We see what's in there. We go back to coat check. We put in, like, our rabbit's foot or our... We have a few things right now. Whoops. We put in our rabbit's foot or our battery pack or something. Like, we have a lot of good stuff right now that we could put in. We put in one of those, and we future-proof the next run. Or, we continue from here. We get the bunk room. We check it out. We get the bunk room, we check it out. Or no, not the bunk room. We get the gymnasium, sorry. We get the gymnasium. We get another room after the gymnasium. Maybe if we're lucky, especially because we have the sleep mask. we might be able to get enough steps to... You're trying to save your items, right? Then that takes priority. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Alternatively, you gamble a bit. You get the gymnasium. If we get the gymnasium and we get a bedroom here or here, then we'd have enough steps to be able to check out, like, the next room and then still go all the way back because of the sleeping mask. It's a gamble, though. There's no guarantee you get a bedroom out of the gym. So, that's an if. Exactly. That's my thing. My vote, I think, is yes, we go back to the code check. I will let chat decide here, though. If chat wants to gamble, I am willing to gamble. I'm open to it, but I think future-proofing is the safe bet here. But I guess we'll see. How many bedrooms do we even have? We still do have the guest bedroom. We have the bunker room, we have the guest bedroom, we have the servants' quarters. I guess there's a half-decent chance, but... it's not enough of one that we're guaranteed, like, anything, you know? And that's literally anything at all. About 25 seconds left on the poll chat. Alright, looks like chat's gonna say coat check. So let's do that. Alright, let's go back to the coat check. We will get this. I would have done the laundry room. Just to see it. It's a new room we haven't gotten before. Bro, literally, look at that, though. We have so many steps now. But it was literally the thing of, like... we had two options. We have more than enough steps now, but if we got the gymnasium, we wouldn't have this many steps. We only got them because we're in a bedroom for one. And for two, a key in here would have gone hard because we could have done the dark room. But yeah, going this room, we got the sleeping mask steps, we got the nursery steps, but then doing the gymnasium, we wouldn't have gotten any steps. So, like, we have more than enough now, but we don't have anything to do with that because this room is locked. It's just unfortunate. Alright, let's head back. I guess we can stop and look at this. Okay, so that's not gonna happen until tomorrow. Okay. I just wanted to see if it said anything, because we had done it a couple times. I'll keep a little bit of an eye out, because if we find a key, then great. If we don't, then we don't. Nothing outside would help us, because we've been out to the orchard. Unless we want to use these extra steps to look around outside, see if we find anything. Like, if we find any more of those gas things, that could work. I don't know where they'd be, though. Alright, so we want to go to the left here. Do, 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 do. Alright, so if we go outside, we need, from the front door, we need 1, 2, 3. We need 4 steps to get in from the front door. So we should probably have at least 10 to 15. So we can go outside for a minute, see what we can find. Let's go over here, because we haven't really been over here. I guess we did take a quick peek, but we weren't looking for any of those gas things, right? I don't know where they'd be. Huh. Do-do-do. 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 Do-do. Inaccessible door. Okay, yeah, I don't see any more. I'm not super worried. Accessible door number 2. Ooh, friends. Alright, we go back. Let's check the lower area, and then I think we're done. Then I think we head back in. This wasn't a bad run. We got some decent materials. It was just unfortunate with the steps and the keys, mostly. But we did. Wow, excuse me. Look at that blue flame. We did get multiple, not one in here, is there? We did get, like, our allowance up a couple more. We got, we discovered the thing in the time box thing. We got really high. Trying to think if there's anything else we did. But yeah, even just getting our allowance up was really cool. So, we did something. We got some permanent stuff up, which is good, we got some new rooms. We got the Alizar dude, bro, which is cool. Alright, well, let's head back inside. Let's go do the coat check. And then we'll end the day. We really haven't been getting a lot of green rooms. I really want to get more green rooms. Green rooms are so good. Alright, one coat check. I'm gonna check. I think we'll do the rabbit's foot because that's gonna get us more objects, and that's what we're struggling with most is objects. Sledgehammer could too, in theory. So could the shovel. We don't know what the battery pack is, though. That's the one thing I'm like, I'd consider that as well, but... Alright, but the rabbit's foot is checked. So I think we're gonna call it a day. I will look around a little bit. Make sure we didn't miss a key somewhere. Just until we're out of steps. So, I mean, if we can find a key, then cool. Maybe we can go check out that one more room, but... Sorry for just disappearing. No, you're fine, you're fine. Do as you need. Goose! Don't think they'd be up here, because there's no, like, platform to put a key on up there. I did check that room, so I don't think I will again. So liking this music, I love starting music so much. So what happened? We're just kind of dead-ended right now. We have the last way to go needs a key, and we don't have a key. So we're just doing one last check to see if we can find a key. I see the map? Yep, there you go. So obviously we already dead-ended here earlier. We dead-ended here earlier. So we got this door, and this door is locked. So we went back over to here, and the only thing for this was gymnasium. But if we did the gymnasium, we would not have had enough footsteps to get back to the coat check, and we wanted to get back to the coat check to check an item. So we did make it to the top. We made it to what, tier 9 that, or rank 6, or rank 9. Sorry, I was reading the rank we were on. All right, we've used all of our footsteps. So let's call it a day, chat. We're officially a weekend. Today marks 1 week. We got Mount Holly. We got a mid-sized inn, 5 bedrooms, 23 total rooms, 9 ranks reached, 113 steps taken, 2 new rooms, and 3 items found. Alright. Next time, though, I think will be a great time to check out not check out, but to wrap up the week. To get to day 7. See what we can do with day 7. We have a lot more permanent things unlocked now. We have the west gate. We have that room over there. We discovered one of the fire things. We have an allowance now, which will help out a bit, hopefully, because now we can start buying more things. What's the goal for the game again? We are finding the 45th room of the house. And the first step of that is to get up to the antechamber. But that will be for next time, chat. Or not chat, YouTube. Yeah, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you disliked it, give it a thumbs down. If you have any comments, suggestions, or feedback, you can leave any of those down below. And if you want to see more, hit the subscribe button and come on over to twitch.tv/LoboSibby, where we stream 5 days a week. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye-bye, YouTube. Bye-bye.